Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ariqah Mardati, and here I want to present it about poetry analysis. And the poem that I have for today is Good Things by Barbara Vance. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So, Barbara Vance was born in Colorado and lives in Dallas, Texas. She is the author and illustrator of the award-winning poetry collection Susie Bittner Was Afraid of the Train. And many of the poems that she made were inspired by her childhood. I will try to read the poem first that I have for today. So, okay. Good Things by Barbara Vance. I once heard an old man say, shaving vases out of clay into subtle forms sublime. Listen, son, good things take time. All my life I've thought of this, when a task was lacking bliss, when the work seems awfully tough, and I thought I'd had enough, so I did give a little more to what sometimes seems a core. And without a doubt, good things always came about. So the poem of Good Things is one of the inspirational poems. So what is inspirational? Inspirational is something that makes you feel hopeful and encouraged. And what inspirational poem mean? So poetry is written to inspire, motivate, and encourage you. Poems can say for you the things you often think or feel, and they give you a perspective of life and open your heart to that which you may have forgotten. They allow you to reflect on the things that are most important in life. With poems, you are able to contemplate and meditate on the personal meaning and connection to you and your life. Ultimately, they can give you the encouragement to control the direction and destiny of your life. And sometimes the poem is defined by its simple message or words. And the next thing that I would like to present is the form. So as we could see that the poem is right in the three stanza, and for one stanza there is 4 lines, which mean each quatrain, and it's also right in through each three matter. Through each matter is a 2-syllable metric pattern in poetry or food, which is a stressed syllable followed by an unstressed syllable. And three matter means that there are 3 through H in each line of the poem. And then in the poem, we can see that the rhyme scheme pattern is A, B, C, D, E, that show the pattern is complete. I will take stanza number 1 as the example. I once heard an old man say, shaping faces out of clay into subtle form sublime. Listen, son, good things take time. So there is two words that have the same ending sound, which is it say and clay, sublime and time. And another example is this and bliss, tough and enough, more and core, dope and about. And then the next thing I would like to say is, oh yes, I also noticed that from this poem, it's the first person point of view. Let's take a look at these 4 lines that look like it's from the narrative perspective. The first one is, I once heard an old man say. Second, all my life I've thought of this. Third, and I thought I had enough. And the fourth is, so I'd give a little more. So it looks like the speaker or the first person narrative is relaying or telling their experience. And who and what features in this poem? So it's about the speaker, like motivating and inspiring experience. And the main idea of this poem is experience and memory. And it can also called as a narrative poem. The narrative poem is a form of poetry that is used to tell a story. The poet combines elements of a storytelling like plot, setting, and character with elements of poetry such as form, matter, rhyme, and poetic device. We can also see repetition in this poem is the word or sentence of good things. So we can assume that the speaker or the author want to give a pressure about the topic or the theme of this poem, which is about a good things. And then there is the tone of the poem. So the tone for this poem is positive, hopeful, thoughtful, and encouraging. So the first one is hopeful. Just like the sentence, without a doubt, good things always came about. So this sentence or words stimulate optimism, which look like it's promising a hopeful advance or success. And the next one is thoughtful. We can see this from the lines, all my life I've thought of this, which where the speaker had already thought this since all his or her life. And then it's the positive and encouraging. So as we can see from all the words of this poem is really positive and encouraging us, like telling us to working hard and doing our best even though everything is awfully tough. And then um and then there is the analysis of the words from these lines. So there is 12 lines. I will try to analyze word by word for one lines. Okay, the first line is, I once heard an old man say. So I is referred to the speaker. Once is in one time or one occasion. Heard means be told or informed, and an old man is an elderly male person, and say is express something into words or sentence. And number two is shaping passes of the play. So shaping is making a particular shape, and passes is decoration or decorative container, and out of is from something, and clay is an earthy material. And three is into subtle form sublime. So into is expressing movement or action with the result of something, and subtle means thin, and form is the visible shape, and sublime means extremely good. And four is listen, son, good things take time. So listen is an act of listening to a sound. Son is a boy in relation or family. And good means to be desired or approved. And things is an object or something. And then take time is need some require time. And number five, all my life I've thought of this. So all mean whole quantity or all of entire. And my life means the speaker life, and I've it is already experienced, own or hold. Thought is an idea or opinion produced by thinking or process of thinking. And of this is used to identify a specific thing or idea. And six, when a text was lacking bliss. So when is referring to a time or some occasion. A task is a piece of work. Was lacking means not available or missing. Bliss is happiness or great joy. And seven, when the work seemed awfully tough. So when is referring to a time or some occasion, and the work is a task or thing to do. Seems is give the impression of something, and awful badly means very badly or unpleasantly, and tough is a period of hardship or difficult. And ache is and I tough. I'd had enough. So and it used to connect words. I is referred as the speaker. Tough is an idea or opinion produced by thinking or process of thinking. It means I had or already had it, and had mean already experienced, and enough is as much or as many as required. And then 9 is so I give a little more. So means for some reason, or it's actually quite like an. So 8 is I had or already experienced, and give means freely transfer the possession of something, and a little more means a small additional quantity. And 10 to what sometimes seems a core. So 2 means approaching or reaching. What is the thing or something, and then sometimes mean occasionally rather than all of the time. Seems is give the impression of something, and a core means a routine task. And then 11, and without a doubt. So and in here means used to connect words. You is used to referring to the person or the people that the speakers means. And now is be aware of true observation, and without is not having something, and adult is feel uncertain about. And lastly, it's 12. Good things always came about. So good mean to be desired or approved of something. Things is an object that one needs, and always is all the times or all occasion. And then came it about something that already happened or occurred, and then about is used to express some subject. Okay, and the next one I would like to try to explain first stanza, one stanza. So the stanza is 3, and I will try to explain these 3 stanzas. And the first one, stanza 1 is when you want something to turn out good or well, it will take time. And number 2 is and you just think that you are bored of something, or you just want to quit it and giving up. And then stanza 3 is there will be another change to not giving up. And then is Mm, Lastly, Barbara was telling us that all of the things that we do every time is also the process to our goal or something that we want to achieve. Just like the clay at first that have a lot of process, like we need to make it thin or make a shape first. It's a process to turn out the clay to be a really beautiful and well-made vases. But before the good things came, it will take time. And we're going to through all the tough and difficult time, but without a doubt, good things always came about. And it just needs some time. And all we need to do is just not giving up and doing our best to everything. I think that's all for my poetry analysis. I'm really sorry if my information is not good enough. Um, that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for watching.